Hi, this is Kelsey Watkins, and this is my presentation on my internship at White Ribbon Week. How did I find this internship? So I had been following this Instagram account for a little while that was called Latter Day Parents. And when I was researching where I wanted to have my internship, I was looking at this account and noticed that the founder, Dina Alexander, had a program called Educate and Empower Kids. So I reached out to Dina and had my internship lined up with her and was fully ready to take on the work with her. And I'd written her an article and met over Zoom with her. And unfortunately, there was a family incident that made it so that she wasn't taking any interns, and she felt so terrible that she had already promised us this job that she sent us a huge long list of a ton of different people that she thought could use interns and would love having us work for them. And so I emailed everybody on that list and did some research and found White Ribbon Week and reached out to Deanna from White Ribbon Week, and she answered me immediately and was so excited to have me on her team. My responsibilities. Well, first, let me tell you a little bit about White Ribbon Week. So White Ribbon Week is this company that creates guides that teach its parents and teachers how to teach children about technology and safe boundaries. So my job was to find articles that backed up info that she had written in her books that she was providing for the teachers and parents. I wrote articles, I attended meetings, I did a ton of research for the company, and I also created artwork using Procreate, which is a art creating tool on an iPad. And I made art for the company to use on their social media page so that they'd stand out a little bit more. How I helped. I believe that I provided this company with resources that they wouldn't have had otherwise, because being in school, I was able to use the David O. McKay library and have the resources to find scholarly approved articles and books that I would have had to purchase in a different scenario. I was able to provide them with resources that they wouldn't have been able to find or have had access to. I attended meetings and was always on call to help and bent my schedule in order to comply to their needs. And I wrote many articles and edited those articles after meeting and talking about edits that we'd like to see. I put a lot of work towards writing out emails to teachers that had purchased our content and explained to them how the program works and provided them with the digital copies that they needed of the booklets that we would mail out to them. How they helped me. So I gained so much knowledge from White Ribbon Week, and just by reading the booklets that we provide for parents and teachers has given me so much knowledge and understanding of how I want to teach my own children. and my nieces and nephews or other young peers about social media and the dangers that it can pose. And I want to help my kids build confidence in their usage of social media or technology in general. And I have learned so much about my own interpersonal skills. I've learned how to uphold to promises I've made. I've learned how I like to coordinate with others and keep tabs on people so that we can create a schedule that is suitable for everyone involved. I also developed my ability to research. This was the main thing that I did in this job. Was I spent hours and hours researching topics and writing about topics and summarizing articles that I'd read, and I spent hours researching, and with those hours came developed skills that I didn't have before. Even though my degree required a lot of research and article writing, I feel like it didn't reach the same level that I had to do for my internship in order to meet my hours. I researched for hours and hours and hours. Connections. So in the marriage and family degree, we learn all about how important it is to keep our children safe and keep them on a healthy developmental track or course. And we learn about healthy family values and different steps that we can take to create a good atmosphere in a home or teach children in a healthy manner. And that's exactly White Ribbon Week's goal, is they want to keep children safe and as pure and innocent as possible, and just keep the magic of childhood in their lives and not have it be tainted by technology or viewing pornography or being cyberbullied online. So White Ribbon Week's overarching goal is to keep children safe. And I believe in the marriage and family degree, our overarching goal is to keep families safe. And that's the biggest connection that I made in this internship. And I just have such a belief that this is a good place to work for, which leads me to my next slide. Do I recommend working for White Ribbon Week? The answer is yes. Big yes. Highly recommend. I loved the environment. It was perfect for me. I'm a stay-at-home mom with 2 children that are under the age of 2. And Deanna, the woman I worked for, was extremely malleable and understanding towards my needs, and she was super agreeable and very clear on what she wanted from me and what she expected from me. And but she also took in my own input and was able to agree to work that I felt was suitable and manageable for my lifestyle. The contact information for Deanna, this is her email, deanna@whiteribbonweek.org, and her phone number is 801-558-9226. Again, I highly recommend working for White Ribbon Week. I just loved the environment. It was only me and one other intern, and the other intern was in charge of the social media page, and she had a lot of work to do too. And I know that she probably had so much fun doing the social media pages and keeping those updated. And so if that's something you're interested in, that is a part an aspect of the internship. It was just something that I didn't particularly sign up for, but it is a option for working with Deanna, and reach out to her because she's great, and it was a wonderful internship, and I'm very grateful to have had the opportunity to have worked under such a inspiring woman. Thank you.